children's schools. Teachers in service children's schools overseas face a great challenge, a great opportunity, and a whole new range of experience. A new school, new pupils, new colleagues, a new community. As a teacher, you may find yourself at first living in a hotel. In some places, you live in a teacher's mess. In others, you may find a flat and set up house and home with a colleague. Wherever and whatever your home may be for the next 2 or 3 years, you will soon find your feet. Wherever teachers go, they are there because of the children. Children who face the problem of discontinuity of education as they move from school to school, country to country, accompanying their parents around the world. After 2 or 3 years, their fathers will be posted back home for a while, and they will find themselves again for a relatively short time at schools administered by any one of nearly 200 different local education authorities in the United Kingdom. There is a complete and thorough record of progress and personality, ability and aptitude, and this is essential in effecting a smooth transfer from school to school. Generally, classes are smaller than in the United Kingdom, so it is possible to give much more attention and help to the individual child. Even so, just as it will always be for some, even in the best of all possible worlds, a few children inevitably fall behind. Handicapped for one reason or another by mental, physical, or emotional tensions, as they might be anywhere. Any such situation is at once investigated and discussed with the parents in order to safeguard the interests of the child. Service life is itself family life. The serviceman is a member of a community with its own built-in loyalties. Not for him a next-door neighbor not on speaking terms, total strangers at the end of the street. Morally responsible for the education of their children, the services can help and encourage, anticipate and advise. To minimize the effect of many changes of school, the schools overseas are at least as good as similar maintained schools at home. and the children can enjoy the advantage and stimulus of a direct experience of the world they live in.
Last term, my class went to a rubber estate. The rubber drips out of the trees as a liquid and is collected in little buckets by the Tamils, Indians whose families first came to Malaya 100 years ago. Every day, the liquid rubber, called latex, is taken to a factory where it is made into sheets and sent all over the world. Experiments are going on to help the farmer grow more rice from his fields, sometimes 2 or even 3 crops a year. There are now nearly 2 million Chinese people living in Hong Kong, so this is a very good thing.
The Ruhr is the largest and most concentrated industrial area in Western Europe. During the war, much of the German iron and steel industry was destroyed by bombing, so that since the war, it has been rebuilt with the latest equipment. The pooling of the iron, coal and steel output of Germany, France and the Benelux countries was the beginning of the European common market of today.
In a constantly changing and dangerous world, nothing stands still. A unit in Germany may find itself under notice to fly to the Far East in 48 hours. Very soon, provision must be found for the schooling of the children who will be following their fathers. The organization and administration of service schools overseas has to remain flexible. New techniques of teaching and new schools staffed by enthusiastic and carefully selected teachers meet the challenge of an ever-changing situation. Outside the windows, the hills of Hong Kong. Inside the walls, a school, just as in Britain. For wherever the children may be, the teaching and education in service schools overseas has but one purpose: to help and prepare them to take their place in the country that will, one day, be home. In service schools overseas, every day is a first day at school. And every day for someone, the last day of childhood.
Well, what I'd like to do is banking.
I thought of being a hotel receptionist, and then when I'm 21 applying for air hostessing.
Yes, I would like to be a secretary.
I'd like to join the police force.
And in the future, I hope very much to go in for nursing.
Well, I think I'd like to take up atomic physics.
For nearly 300 years, the Army has been educating its children. Children who are growing up with a greater understanding of the world and its peoples. Future citizens of the whole world of tomorrow.